Let's build a home for every single career in The Sims 4, but the budget of the home will be the real-life annual salary of that career. Part 4.
I am part of the EA Creator Network, so some packs were gifted to me and some packs I've purchased myself.
Okay, this was requested so much, you guys. You all wanted me to build a home for an artist or a painter, and it's actually perfect because The Sims 4 just released their new artist studio kit, so there's no better opportunity to test it out. And just as a disclaimer, I did get this kit for free via the EA Creator Network, but no, I'm not being paid to make this video. In fact, I have no obligation whatsoever to even mention this kit at all. But with that being said, I do actually have a code to give away to you guys for this kit thanks to the EA Creator Network, so I'll be hosting that giveaway on my Instagram account. I'll have it linked down below. But let's talk about the painter career in The Sims 4, which I'm pretty sure is like an OG base game career. It actually has a defined career path and kind of starts out like a 9 to 5, being a palette cleaner, making 168 simoleons per day. Once you reach level 7, you can choose between 2 branches: Master of the Real, which grants you the best easel in the game and you're basically just like the best painter in the world, or Patron of the Arts, which basically means you have impeccable art taste and you're a very prestigious art critic. To advance in the career, you obviously need the painting skill, but you also are going to need the charisma and logic skill, which is kind of odd to me because in my opinion, creativity and logic don't necessarily go hand in hand together. But maybe I shouldn't be saying that because I actually consider myself to be quite a logical person and also creative, so maybe it does make sense. And at the top of the career, you're making anywhere from 1,600 to 2,400 simoleons per day. Now, fine art is a very expensive industry, so these salaries kind of make sense to me, like if you were to make it to the very top of the career. So for this build, I'm going to keep it more realistic to a regular person pursuing arts and not like a super famous artist who's making millions of dollars. Finding salaries for painters or people in the fine arts was quite difficult because a lot of them are freelancers or self-employed. So when Google fails me, I go to the next best thing, which is Reddit. I scoured through the depths of artist subreddits trying to find some nice anonymous people that were willing to share how much they make as an artist. Understandably, I got numbers from across the board. Some people were selling their paintings for 20 bucks a painting. Some were lucky enough to sell them for 500 to 800 bucks a painting. Some were more stable, selling one painting a month at $3,000. I also learned that if you sell your painting directly to the customer, you get all of the money, but if you put it up in a gallery, the gallery has to take a fee, sometimes up to 50%. So for example, if you sell $100,000 worth of paintings in a year, the gallery will still take 50%, so you have only $50,000, and then you have to pay for your supplies, like your canvases and your paints, and like a studio space if you have to rent that out. So you're maybe only left with like $30,000 to $40,000 in the end. Basically, the resounding vibe I got from the subreddits is that it's kind of unstable and varies a ton. So after all that, I think I'm gonna go with a budget of 36,000 simoleons. It basically means you're selling one painting a month at $4,000 to $5,000 minus any fees. I don't really know. It also just like feels like a fair budget to me, but let me know what you guys think and let's just get started. Okay, here we are in San Myshuno, and this is the old salt house lot. I thought this would be perfect for our artist because it's just such a like artsy area. It feels kind of like New York-esque, which to me, New York just screams like artsy vibes. And instead of bulldozing this entire lot, I thought I would just add to it and build like an artist loft or townhouse kind of attached to the side. There's like a 50% chance that this looks absolutely terrible, and if that's the case, I'll just get rid of this and make some more townhouses or something, but I figured we might as well try. So for starters, I'm just gonna move the lot over a little bit so there's more room for our loft. I haven't set the budget yet because these initial renovations don't really count yet. I'm just like modifying this lot first. Let's set our budget to 36,000 simoleons and get started. Once again, I am perhaps being slightly too ambitious in wanting to make a multi-story house with this budget. I actually kind of wanted it to be 3 stories if I'm being honest. I don't know if that's just absolutely crazy. I kind of pictured having one entire floor dedicated towards the art studio and then a loft bedroom perhaps on the very top. I want to do a little fire escape thing on the side of the building here. I do have kind of like a vague reference photo, but I'm not necessarily attached to copying it exactly, if you know what I mean. Just grabbing this black ladder from the Eco Lifestyle pack, and one of these Eco Lifestyle dumps would fit perfectly at the bottom. I guess I do need to be extremely mindful about the budget. We only have 29,000 and there's not a single window or point of entry into this home. I'm being way too lax about this. I need to like get in the zone. This Eco Lifestyle door feels very artsy to me. In fact, I think a lot of the Eco Lifestyle items aren't very expensive. Yeah, like this window is only 45 simoleons, whereas other ones are like 200 simoleons, which is kind of cray. Even this one from the base game is 300. Okay, we're gonna be using a lot of Eco Lifestyle, I predict. It does look better with the balconies, so I think I'm gonna have to include those on every level. Maybe I can do these sliding doors instead, because then it counts as like a door and a window. We only have 27,000 simoleons left. This is gonna be an impossible build. Like, is this even possible? Should I just give up right now? Okay, this exit window is only 45 simoleons, so we're gonna use it as our fire escape window slash door. It would also be cool to include a window on this side so you can sneak out and go on this secret rooftop, which technically isn't supposed to be accessible, but it is now. In the photo, it's like black on the front and brick on the side. I don't know if we want to emulate that. Maybe just the top part? I don't know if that's like super silly or not. We can anchor it off with some of these columns maybe. These ones are just from the Get Together pack. And we'll do the same thing on the back side. If I can give myself 25,000 simoleons for the interior, I think I'll be happy. 25,000 is a lot for an interior, especially since the interior square footage isn't that large. And then let's do like a little hidden back door around this corner here. I don't know. It just feels weird to only have like one entrance to the home, you know? Okay, one positive thing about doing these types of city townhouses is you don't have to spend a lot on landscaping. You guys saw in the vet build how much the landscaping was, so it can really add up. Let's just go in with this modern planter from City Living, also a doormat from the For Rent expansion pack, a house number sign from the Love Struck expansion pack, and of course all of our exterior lighting. I'm just using the absolute cheapest one from the base game. We do have some money left over, so I think I'm gonna go in with some finishing touches like this vent up top, and then maybe some of these hanging vines from the Jungle Adventure pack just to be a bit more accurate to the photo. And I think that's gonna be it for the exterior. We are exactly on budget with only 3 simoleons shy of 25,000. I'm pretty happy with this exterior. It's simple, but it does integrate nicely with the existing structure, I think. We only had 11,000 simoleons to do an entire 3-story exterior, so I think this is as good as it's gonna get. The good thing about this build is we're gonna save a lot of money on walls because we don't have to draw too many walls at all. What I did not anticipate, however, is how expensive stairs are. 2,400 simoleons. Like, seriously, we can't catch a break here? I have no idea why these industrial stairs are so expensive, because if you grab these ones from the Werewolves pack, which are similar like industrial grunge feel, it's only 180 simoleons, so we kind of have to use those ones. For the floors, I actually don't mind the look of the like concrete. Oddly enough, it's also like completely free. Like legit, this construction quality concrete is 0 simoleons. We're just gonna use some half walls and maybe some like slats to block off a bathroom space here. I can't fully add walls because then it would block this window slash door. You know what they say, it is what it is, and trust the process. Here's what we have for our artist floor plan. On the top floor, we'll have this open concept bathroom with a bedroom. On the second floor, this entire floor will be dedicated towards their painting studio, as well as use a bunch of items from the new artist kit. And finally, on our bottom floor, this will just be our kitchen, living, and dining area. We have just under 24,000 simoleons to do this entire interior. I think we're gonna be good. It's not exactly a ton of money, but it's also not like a dangerously low amount of money either. But with that being said, I'm gonna be careful. I'm not gonna make any unnecessary splurges, don't worry. But to be on the safe side, I do think we should start with the painting studio. studio. The last thing I want is to run out of money for the things that actually matter. Okay, these are all of the items that came with the new artist studio kit. So as you can see, this is the first time I'm seeing all of the items, so I'm very excited. I think we should start out by just laying them all out into the room. If possible, I do plan on using like every single item in this kit just because like why not? Right off the bat, I really love this ladder item. I think it would look really nice in bathrooms for some reason. We have some cabinets and more like realistic storage pieces. Oh, we also got this Creative Pro tablet if you're doing like digital art, I guess. That's kind of cool. It also came with this woodworking table, which I'm actually not going to include because we're only going to make this house for a painter, but this is a really cute item for the future because it is nicer than the one that comes in the base game. And the star of the show is this easel. It is 1100 simoleons, which is very expensive, but they do paint for a living, so I think it makes sense if your easel is one of your most expensive items in your home. Oh, we have these wall art sketches. Those are kind of cute. The swatches are nice too. There's like watercolor paintings and like abstract stuff as well. There's this classic torso bust thing that is very characteristic of like art museums and like art stuff in general. These clutter pieces are really detailed. I absolutely love that. Sometimes the objects look kind of like blurry, if you know what I mean, and that like really infuriates me. This backdrop item is kind of cool too, especially if you have someone like posing for you while you're painting them. We have a sink to wash off your paintbrushes. That's super cute. We also got this random flower plant vase, which is just kind of a bonus object. This doesn't really have anything to do with being an artist in my opinion, so they kind of just threw this in to like bulk up the kit. Actually, artists do like to paint flowers a lot, so maybe they use this as like inspo. Oh, I'm so glad we got this item. It's just various paint splatters all over the ground to make the ground look realistic because obviously an art studio would be like a total mess. And we also got this modern looking lamp, which is cute. I think I'll use this in a lot of my builds. Maybe using the black one or the white one perhaps in other builds. Maybe like an office or a living room or something. And these are all of the items that come with the new Artist Loft kit. What do you guys think of it? I think it's a really pretty kit. All of the items feel quite intentional and detailed. But if you ask me, first impressions are kind of irrelevant. We're gonna have to see how they actually perform and put them to the test right now. I think we have to put the backdrop on this wall just because there's no space for it anywhere else. I like the yellow, it feels happy, but I also like the white. The easel should definitely be like on an angle as if it's like looking over here at the backdrop, and then maybe put this like pedestal near the backdrop like so, as if they're painting whatever's right here. Okay, wait, I'm actually kind of obsessed with like all of these swatches for this pedestal. They're all so like muted and neutral. I love this 2 shades of green with the dark pedestal, but I also like this blue and light green. We're gonna create a vignette of items that they are presumably currently painting. Also, can I just point out how many swatches of each item we have? Like, we have 2.5 rows here. This one has 2.5 rows. This has a full 2 rows. I love seeing lots of swatches per item. We need to be getting our money's worth, people. I love how this easel comes with like the clean swatches, but also the like dirty versions of the swatches as well. We'll put the paint splatters just underneath the easel. We'll put this lamp thing nearby as well, I guess. Let's use the paint splattered version because presumably paint would have like flung onto it somehow. Fun fact about me, as you may know, I've always wanted to be a doctor when I grew up, hence the name Dr. Ashley. But that only started around like elementary school, I want to say. When I was even younger, like, I don't know, a toddler, a baby, if you had asked me what I wanted to be when I grow up, I always used to say artist. I just loved arts and crafts so much. Like, I'm pretty sure when I was in like preschool, my parents got me a stack of printer paper, which I like to call paper with nothing on both sides. And I kid you not, I was so happy because to me, having blank paper just meant like the possibilities are endless. Ah, such simple times. How do we get back there? I don't know when the shift happened, but I guess eventually I decided I wanted to be a doctor instead. I think it was because my parents bought me a doctor's kit, like a toy one for Christmas, and then I just started referring to myself as Dr. Ashley. Very presumptuous of me. I think once I found out that in order to be a doctor, you have to be in school for like a bajillion years, it kind of turned me off of the profession altogether. My best friend is actually a doctor, and it feels like she just started like actually working like yesterday. But it's all good. We all have different journeys, obviously, and I'm happy to do what I do now. I think it would be nice to also incorporate some of the other items from other packs, like these paint cans from City Living. Also these base game art pieces just leaned up against the railing, and some of these blank canvases in the corner here. Okay, I like how it's very cluttered in this corner here. That feels very realistic. I used a combination of the dirty swatches and the clean swatches of the items to like make it blend nicely so it doesn't look like super overwhelmingly busy. And I also used pops of this dark black swatch to create some contrast, and so everything doesn't look too matchy-matchy. To be quite honest, I don't really remember how much money we had to begin this room, but we only have 15,000 remaining for the entire rest of the home, so I'm gonna say we definitely spent a lot in here and we cannot spend any more. But that being said, please let me know what you guys think of this artist loft studio and what you guys think of the kit in general. Is this a kit you think you'll be purchasing, or will you not really use these items that much? I'd love to hear your thoughts, and let's move on to the next room. Okay, I think if we want to have even the slightest possibility of not running out of money and not having a meltdown for this home, I'm gonna have to budget only 5,000 simoleons for this entire upstairs and 10,000 simoleons for the downstairs. Let's start off with these eco lifestyle slats just as our room divider. Luckily they're only 65 simoleons each, so they don't really break the bank. Now I think I want to do like a tub. I don't know if that's too luxurious. Maybe just this rub-a-dub tub from the base game. It's only 500 simoleons. That's not like the worst thing in the world, right? Let's use our favorite tiny living toilet. This one is always my go-to. And then some sort of sink vanity. Maybe this like fitness stuff pack one is kind of snazzy. It's not that much either. It's 150 simoleons. We can afford it. Everything is gonna be okay. We're not poor. We have money. We have almost 14,000 simoleons. We're good. I feel the need to use like some sort of artsy mirror like this, perhaps in a vibrant color. Oh, you know what? It would be kind of cool if we got the matching tub from the fitness stuff pack, right? I feel like we can afford it, right? It's only like 200 simoleons more than the other one. Okay, let's just go in with some bathroom essentials and then we'll be pretty much done with this open concept bathroom. Should I bring some of this paint up here? I feel like there would just be paint like everywhere. There's just no hiding it. You end up tracking paint all over your house. And here's our simple open concept bathroom all done. Moving on to the bedroom, we have 3,000 simoleons left for the bed. I think we're gonna be fine, you guys. Be honest and comment down below if you had doubts that we weren't gonna have enough money for this entire home. Actually, we haven't done the kitchen yet, so this could go downhill very quickly. Not me just being like so overly confident and then I'll just crash and burn later. We'll do the season's bed and maybe this like end table from Eco Lifestyle. I don't know, it looks kind of like artsy and cool, I guess. Grab some more canvases to just lean up against the wall. Oh, actually, we need to include this item as well. This is like very vital for a painter's home, wouldn't you say? Let's just slot that in the corner. Move these canvases to this side. Wait, hold up. Hold the phone. How did I just blow the budget? I thought I had a lot of money. How much is this? 640? 3,000 simoleons? Okay, this stack of canvas I didn't realize was 3,000 bucks. No, we can't afford that. This person's an artist. They can just paint their own decor for free. Jeez. I'm not paying for that. Okay, these eco lifestyle ones are literally 1/10 of the price at 390 simoleons. That's much more reasonable. These sketches from the artist kit are only 25 simoleons. We can put it over the bed. If we really want to lean into the theme, we can use this City Living paint splattered rug and then maybe replace the overhead light with something slightly more interesting like this one from Eco Lifestyle. I'm just gonna pretend that this is a wardrobe, and then to change their outfits, I'll just put a full-length mirror right here. Once again, this one is from Eco Lifestyle because it's cheap. Eco Lifestyle has seriously saved us so much this build. I just remembered that we need the logic skill for the painting career in The Sims, so I'll have to work in a chess table somehow. I don't know if it'll fit up here and if we should just put it downstairs. Once again, these Eco Lifestyle curtains, only 35 125 simoleons. Thank goodness. This build would literally be nothing without eco lifestyle. This room desperately needs a plant. This is like my favorite one. I think it's from Jungle Adventure. And here's our top floor bedroom and bathroom all done. I absolutely love the pops of color and the paint splatters here and there. I don't think it's too much or too gimmicky. It's like the perfect amount in my opinion. Obviously the open concept bathroom isn't ideal, but I think given the circumstances, it turned out like pretty cool. But with that, we have just over 10,000 simoleons to completely finish off this house. And as we have learned, kitchens do tend to cost more than we anticipate. Let's just put down a chest table right off the bat because we know we're gonna have to include it. I was also hoping to include this street gallery item. It's from City Living and it basically allows you to sell your paintings on your lot like a garage sale. We'll put it in the backyard here and then passerbyers on the street can just come and buy art from you. As for the kitchen counters, we might have to go for the cheapest possible one, which is this one from City Living. It's only $100 per counter. It obviously looks a little bit run down, but not like the grossest thing in the world or anything. I don't think I can stomach the fridge though, you guys. I'm gonna have to go for the new fridge, okay? Let's splurge a bit and do Dream Home Decorator for the stove and oven. Oh, since we're on like the tallest wall height, we can finally use the like super tall hood fans. This could be a total vibe, don't you think? Now that we have all the kitchen essentials, I am somehow feeling quite relaxed about the budget now. I was kind of stressed and then now I'm not, like at all. Let's grab this couch from the industrial loft kit, just right up here against the stairs. I have no idea where we're gonna put this chest table. We might have to put it outside, honestly. Maybe to tie it in with the upstairs, we repeat that same design down here. I think that looks kind of cool, but I'm not sure though. Let me know. Maybe using this reclaimed wood coffee table from Growing Together. A fireplace might be a little bit ambitious. This one's only 750 simoleons. I don't know. I think I'd rather have like a funky console table instead with some more art pieces stacked next to it. Oh, I really want to splurge on the frame TV because this doubles as a piece of art. It feels so perfect, doesn't it? I don't know, you guys. Can we justify it or no? As always, let's just keep it for now and decide later. This rug from the Horse Ranch pack has a lot of pretty colors in it. Oh, this one's kind of cute. I kind of love that. Okay, wait, let's not forget to add the chairs to this chest table outside so we can like finish it off. These plastic ones from the For Rent pack are perfectly fine in my opinion. It's just a chair. It's gonna get rained on anyways. Let's use this industrial lamp from the new kit, maybe in a different colorway. The yellow swatch ties in with our coffee table, cluttering up the coffee table with some more sketchbooks from the new kit. Do you think we can fit a small dining table in the corner here, or is that too tight of a squeeze? I think it should be fine. We're good. There's only one sim living here anyways, you know? They have all the space in the world. Nobody is getting in their way. We basically have all of the essentials. I'm just going in with finishing touches at this point, and we have 800 simoleons left. So we did pretty well if you ask me. Let's get a ceiling fan going in this room. This one is from the industrial loft kit. We barely cluttered up the kitchen, so we can do a little bit more in here. Going in with some items from the everyday clutter kit. Whenever I have some spare money, this is the first kit I filter by. 326 simoleons left, and I'm just going to use all of that remaining budget on more artwork. This faded mural thing is from the industrial loft kit. It looks really nice against the brick. I'm just making like a collage art wall around the frame TV. 36 simoleons left. I'm hoping to include one last piece of art. Anything. Okay, there's this one from the high school years pack. And then finally, we can include this one singular plant on the dining table. And one more of these in the bedroom up here, and there you go, we have one simoleon to spare. 36,000 simoleons later, and here is our 3-story artist's loft apartment all done. I'm actually really proud of myself with this one. I feel like we got a lot done with 36,000 simoleons. Like, I never would have guessed that we could actually make a 3-story house with 36,000 simoleons and actually make it like functional and aesthetic. I honestly don't think I made like too many compromises on the interior as well. I can confidently say that everything turned out like exactly how I wanted it to look. Not to mention, we basically used every single item from the new artist loft kit, which I'm really excited about. Please let me know what you guys think of this painter's house, and also which floor out of all 3 floors is your favorite. I'm surprised at how much I like the bottom floor considering considering it's so plain and simple. I just used a lot of color theory with the living room here to like make it pop, if you know what I mean. But I had so much fun building this one today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. As always, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and you want me to keep going with this series. And comment down below which career you guys want me to build for next. And also, if you're planning on getting the new Artist Loft kit, please consider using code DoctorAshley at checkout, and 5% of your purchase will go towards supporting me and not to EA. I can't wait to see what you guys suggest for next week, and as usual, I hope you guys all have a very, very, very above average day. Love you!